It's their last opportunity to see UConn in the home state before they head to Barclays Center on Saturday to face Iowa. Our officials for tonight's Big East contest: Tiara Cruz, Teresa Stuck, and Brandon Enterline. A race for the tip-off. And the foot race is won by Sarah Strong. Last touched by Marquette. Start under the basket, 4 seconds in. KK Arnold, number 3 in the country in assist-to-turnover ratio, orchestrates the offense as Fudd comes around the screen and hits.
So smooth, so efficient, such a quick release.
Heard Megan in the studio discussing the efficiency of Azzi Fudd. 50% from the floor, shooting it better from 3 at 53% shooting. 18 points a game to lead the Connecticut Huskies.
And the nice screen there from Williams. She ran that curl perfectly.
And Meg, despite UConn averaging 90 points per game, we talked to Gino Auriemma this morning. Something he's nitpicking is, can we improve in the half-court offense? That was pretty good.
It was really, really good execution against a good defensive team in Marquette.
Isolation for Strong. Retraces her steps. Connecticut number 1 in the country in assists. Curling in the lane, Arnold. Bounce it to Serah Williams. 4-0 lead for the number 1 team in the nation.
Crafty.
Weiss maintains the rock in the hands of Skylar Forbes, team's leading scorer. Volker, step back jumper is smooth. That's a 3.
She's the do-it-all player for Marquette. They need to knock down that shot early for their confidence.
They generate nearly 80% of their offense from this starting 5. Volker, one of 3 starters, shooting 40% from deep. Williams, bruise and the bucket. Coach Auriemma told us it's been a process, but when you consider, he said this at the start of the year, replacing Paige Beckers is replacing 3 players in total. Opportunities everywhere for this UConn team, very deep. Mason has it knocked away by Fudd. She has 2 defenders to beat, now searches for a trailer. Why not take it yourself? Azzi Fudd, you can Fudd around and find out when she's got room. But so great to see her healthy. Porter's got nowhere to go. 5 on the timer. Forbes with space. Oh, excellent box out by KK Arnold. Huskies on the move. Fudd, a freight train. 11-3, Connecticut. Azzi Fudd on a personal 7-0 run. On the kick, Porter knocks it down.
Gotta love Porter coming into this game shooting 50% from 3-point range.
Dump it to Strong. Fudd with the skip. Arnold drives it. And a foul. Serah Williams checks out for Connecticut. Blanca Quinones in for the Huskies. Connecticut's lead is 6, midway point first quarter. Hustle play to secure a new 22nd timer. Fudd in her career entering tonight, 42% in 86 career games with the Huskies. Basketball secured by Porter. What has Marquette done well to this point, Meg, to hang in the ball game?
You know, I think they're taking open shots when they have them, and they're knocking down shots that they need to knock down. But they're competing, you know, they're not afraid. You know, they're well coached, they're an experienced team.
Feed in the post, and Forbes does the rest. That's their first 2-point field goal of the night. They had hit 2 threes prior to the media timeout. And UConn will just say, anything you can do, we can do better. Strong banks it home. It's pretty impressive how Gino's team can make transition look like it's not transition. That was technically not a transition play. Off a make, have to take it out. They still push the basketball that quickly.
Yeah, the pace in which they play here, Heppel with a steal. I think relentless is just the best word, both offensively and defensively.
Tough take underneath the basket by Allie Zabel.
He was talking to us today, Gino Auriemma, about Allie Heckel. He's so high on her, has so much confidence in her game.
Forbes, no good. Rebound Zabel. Two-time Wisconsin Gatorade Player of the Year in her second campaign. Well, Strong rather fires and hits. Just no hesitation. And Coach Consuegra needs a timeout. And Coach Consuegra, you mentioned the continuity. When she took the job last year, had 2 weeks to create, to assemble a team, and how they've come together, a 2-0 start in league play. So many deflections by Connecticut defensively.
And that athleticism, she just plays so hard.
She was anxious to take the floor, missed the first 2 games of the season with a shoulder. Two-time Big East Freshman of the Week. Knocked out of bounds once again.
Good defense there by Zabel. Good help by Strong to block that out of bounds.
Got to fire quickly. Vice, this is everything, just suffocating defense.
And there really is no way you can prepare for this type of pressure for 40 minutes.
And you love the grad students, the grad assistants, and the practice players, but you can't emulate this.
No way.
Transition 2 for Marquette. Much needed to cut it to 10. Fudd pushes the rock the other way in stride. So after Perkins scored for Marquette, Fudd comes right back to grab those 2 points. Jumper, Forbes. Quinones, the box out.
Those are the shots that Marquette has to knock down.
Fudd with the handle, Heckel in the paint. Another offensive board, Strong, book it.
She just looks so confident. I just think every time she shoots the ball, it's going in.
Struggling to shoot it, but engaged defensively. Forbes breezes in for 2.
I'll tell you, Skylar Forbes has gotten a lot better from last year. She was really good last year. The game has really slowed down for her.
Serah Strong glides to the basket. 15-point lead. Life comes at you fast. UConn has not trailed after any game or quarter this season. It's now 41 consecutive quarters. UConn is ahead. Kara said to us, Meg, this morning, her kids are so elated to get this challenge to play against the #1 team in the country. They're not intimidated by it. They're an experienced club.
No, and you know what? She's too good of a coach. She's going to prepare her kids, and we've talked about their experience, and you know they've all been together now. This is their second year, but you know what? Most teams coming out against UConn and they lose the game before it begins. You got to just be confident and play your game, and they're doing a terrific job of that.
They remain a well-oiled machine to start this second quarter, leading it 29-12 in the first 20 seconds of this second quarter. Serah Strong up to 13 points. Loose ball corralled by the Golden Eagles. Lee Volker, about 4 assists per game, 12 points. Comes off a game in which she had 14 and 11, a win over Lemoyne. Bank it home. Tough take by Vice.
That was a smart play there by Hallie Weiss with the shorter KK Arnold trying to guard her.
Continuity should help them hang in there, and that's too much time in the paint.
It's in there a long time
Yeah. Prior to the catch, yes. There's one, I keep using that word nitpick, but I like it with Coach Oriema because he will nitpick. UConn is up to 6 turnovers, Marquette with 9. Quinones, cookies. Pushing pace, Blanca Quinones. Oh, the potential is off the charts. Huskies can win their 50th consecutive Big East game. They get the job done tonight. Volker, superb footwork, and the ball just finds the hands of Vice. Coach talked to us about how she tracks the ball, and she did so there on the O glass.
She's such a smart rebounder. She saw where that ball was coming off, attacked it, and then the pretty finish with the left.
Tied her career high Sunday with 23 points at Lemoyne. Ripped in 10 rebounds. Strong puts the head down, spin cycle. Wow.
She's getting more aggressive offensively.
The 6 of 11 from the floor, but had 3 turnovers.
Yeah, she almost looked human.
Yeah, she'll tell you about it too. There she is on the glass. Such a unique player. Just brought the ball up in the half-court set. Williams, the dish, and the finish by Shade.
What a beautiful pass from Serah Williams from the top of the key.
Strong has an assist, and that was the first for Williams. Connecticut's lead 19. Volker fires and hits. Much needed for Volker, a 40% three-point shooter on the year. That's her second of the ball game. Midway point of the second. Both teams 2-0 in Big East play. Williams the catch and the delivery.
That was a really good finish by Williams with weak side help coming over, and you heard that she smacked the ball, but she's gotten a lot better since she's been here.
Efficient tonight. 3 of 3 from the floor. Connecticut as a squad, 60%. Strong, tight ropes it in. There she is again, Meg. It's Williams and one. Connecticut's lead is up to 20. Sharing is caring. 60% shooting.
Yeah, I mean, they take what they can get, right? They take what the defense gives them.
Another long possession. Down to 5 to shoot for Perkins. Wiggles free. Strong's got it. As we approach 3 minutes to go in the half. Arnold, the lob. Williams, no. Weiss pops free and nagged by Marquette. Coast to coast. Mason wishes she had that one back. Arnold cross-court shade. She's got the shooting going as of late. Wants to attack the hoop. And she'll get 2 at the line. The women's college basketball world is so looking forward to seeing Juju Watkins back on the floor.
I mean, that's one of the horrible things that we've seen over these last several years. And they've happened forever, but when the great players get hurt and have to miss an entire season and miss last year's NCAA tournament, it's just devastating. Not only to that kid, but to their team and the rest of us who love watching her play.
Connecticut's had to deal with that in its recent history. Azzi Fudd, herself, Paige Beckers going back a couple of years.
And you alluded to the injuries that Gino Auriemma's Huskies dealt with a couple of years ago. He almost doesn't know how to sub anymore because he hasn't had this much depth in quite a while. They had to cancel a game a couple of years ago. They didn't have enough healthy players.
Crazy. Jana El Alfi has checked into the ball game as well. Redshirt sophomore center from Egypt. Gets about 10 minutes a night. Heckel. Swinging on the perimeter. Quinones. Oh, yeah.
They just have so many weapons.
Shot clock winds for Perkins. Curls the lane. And Olivia Porter's here at the line.
Let's take a look. Was it a walk?
Shot clock is off. Arnold finds Fudd. Shimmy shake. Drives it. El Alfi. Got that layup that time.
It's called redemption.
And Connecticut's lead is 25.
You don't want to come out and just commit a silly foul at the top of the key.
New 20 for Marquette. If you can believe this, Sarah Strong in the first 20 minutes of play had 6 turnovers, a new career high. A career high you don't want. Here comes Weiss, tangles in the paint, touches every angle of the iron, but it doesn't drop. Arnold drive and kick. Shade to Fudd. Finds an open Williams. As we discuss her efficiency, she missed a bunny.
And it was a perfect pass from Fudd, too, away from the defense. She just shot it off the heel of her hand, hit the bottom of the rim.
Weiss passes up an open 3. On the hands of Volker, leading scorer for Marquette is Volker with 6. Olivia Porter has 5. This is Mason. Yes. Jaden Mason, senior guard from Kansas City, Missouri. UConn in search of its first points of the half. Fudd snakes to the basket. Got hit on the left side.
The way she changes speeds.
Last season's Final Four most outstanding player. Azzi, the reigning Big East Player of the Week. Hit a three-pointer earlier, her 35th of the season. Shooting it at 53%, and she's yet to miss a free throw. in 2025, 2026. Perfect. 15 of 15. Marquette turns it over. Fudd looked to deliver it. Tight ropes. Look at that ball movement by Connecticut. Fudd. Oh, offensive poetry, everything but the make.
You wonder how Fudd got back there to that three-point line to even catch and shoot that ball.
Off a trampoline, she darted out to that perimeter. Arnold passes it up, drives, and scores.
To KK Arnold, it's impressive now in her junior year.
She's third in the nation in assist-to-turnover ratio, 4.5 to 1, which is incredible. It's her second. Connecticut's second team foul of this third quarter. Here's the junior from Ontario, Skylar Forbes. Leading scorer for this Marquette team, and you face not just Strong and Williams, but we've mentioned Blanca Quinones, we've mentioned El Alfie, the depth of the front court. Williams rises and puts it home.
What a pass from Ashlyn Shea, too. Pretty fast break by UConn. But you're right, it's difficult for Skylar Forbes because they're going to really focus on her in that low post.
A lot of contact at midcourt. Don't rub it.
You have to pivot if you're going to be turning your body that way. Clear contact there. Good call.
Intensity turns up in league play. Both teams entered tonight 2-0. Marquette picked second in the Big East preseason poll. Last year they finished fourth, and they were picked 10th. Coach Consuegro's going to play it hard. Volker unable to hit.
Yeah, it was a great cut, too. She wants that one back.
Arnold to Fudd. Oh, yeah. Azzi Fudd, second three-pointer. 11-0 Connecticut run. Timeout Marquette.
It's these runs that UConn puts together are debilitating. Great finish by Fudd. They got a big lead. It's impressive what her numbers are, considering what we've seen from her. But the great players, this is what they do.
Shows the buy-in defensively. Led the nation in defensive win shares last year. Set so many UConn freshman records. And was outstanding in that Final Four run. Delivers on the block. Up to 17 points. Forbes fouls on Strong.
One team in Division I that's bringing everybody back. Like, it tells you what the culture of college athletics is today, yet it's still mind-numbing.
Ahead of this season. So maybe it's just a Marquette thing in terms of continuity, but having a chance to talk to Kara this morning, she said, look, when I got the job last year, she had 2 weeks to put it together, and I like the word she used, create. We had to create a team, which it almost feels like you're playing the NBA or WNBA 2K game, and you're really getting to mix and match pieces from around the nation. Strong. Jada Bidiaco for Marquette, 14 in gold and blue into the ball game, and Janet El Alfie gets more run for Connecticut. Once again, a shot clock violation.
Something that they take very seriously and work really hard at, but I just think this year they're really, really good defensively. They make it difficult for you to execute, to run offense, to do anything you want to do. I mean, Marquette's 3 of 10 from long range, and they're a 40% three-point shooting team.
Blanca Quinones take you to school. And I was at Villanova this past Saturday and then talking to some of the UConn staff this morning. They had finals even on the weekend. They ended this past Saturday.
That was hard for you to imagine, huh? Hard to wrap your head around.
Fudd passes up the triple. As we approach 3 minutes to go in the third, Strong takes it herself. Outlet Heckel, swing the ball. Blanca Quinones locked in.
Kicking it out. The nice extra pass from Heckel. That's really good team offense.
You see the 12 points, the 2 3-pointers. Maybe most importantly, 0 turnovers for Blanca to this point in the game.
That's big. How about that pass?
High, low. Perfect. Strong does the rest.
Perfect pass from Heckel. Great quick hands by Strong.
That ends a 10-0 Connecticut run. Over the last 6+ minutes, it probably reminds you of being a kid in timeout. When they say 5 more minutes, oh boy, that is a long 5 minutes. Heckel 5 assists for Heckel, her first field goal of the night. Stepped into that one with confidence. Volker makes her move, head fake. Now Hallie Weiss, off balance Jay. Caroline Ducharme has checked in. The team mom, as they call her. Did you ever have that role, Meg?
No.
You're so mature, I would think so. You were the fun sister.
Maybe that's the way to put it.
All right, we'll leave that conversation for off the air. Forbes off the mark. Quinones the lob.
Perfect pass.
Great
block, huh?
Unbelievable block by Skylar Forbes.
And what great pursuit and timing by Forbes.
She loves you. She enjoys seeing you.
Yeah, she loves everybody. She's a great kid.
Ducharme is on the board. Closing time in the third. Jaden Mason. Comes a double Heckel straight up D. Mason outlet. Volker couldn't knock it down. 3 down, 1 to go. It is all number 1 Connecticut. 18.
And they have fun while they're at it.
They do. 18 turnovers for Marquette. 20 points for the Huskies. Off of them. I wonder what those 3 are talking about. A lot of giggling.
I'm not sure we want to know.
Sarah Strong, by the way, with the 22 points tonight. Her 5th 20-point game this season. The 20th of her career.
How about that pass?
That was nice. Stolen away by Volker and the Golden Eagles. Marquette, just 28% shooting tonight. We discussed they had to hit outside shots. Just 3 of them in this game. 2 were in the first few minutes. 3 of 12 from 3 for the 5th-ranked 3-point shooting team in the nation. Mason uses the ball screen with 5 to shoot. Long 2 is true.
Caroline Ducharme looked up like in the air, like, are you kidding me?
Quinones and Zabel on the floor for Gina Oriema. Quinones curls in. Alfie wishes she had that one back.
Yeah, really good pass.
That one was not. Zabel drives it, bounce it, Heckel.
Pretty pass from Zabel. Beautiful bounce pass.
When you're playing away from the ball, you better be ready for it. There's constant movement and attention to detail.
Always constant movement. And you know, the last 4 years with Paige Beckers, or 5, they had to be ready for anything because they would get whacked in the head if they weren't paying attention. The way she would pass the ball.
Ducharme cuts to the hoop and scores.
Nice offensive rebound by Alfie. And then the nice dish to Ducharme with the pretty pump fake.
20 assists for Connecticut collectively. Forbes creates the space and hits.
And it's their turn to step up.
And what might be underplayed is it's a young basketball team. Heckel just a sophomore. Strong a sophomore. Zabel sophomore. This is Kennedy Perkins at the stripe.
It's nice to have her back on the court. Missed a couple games with injuries early this season.
In the triple threat. Uses the handles. The miscommunication.
But UConn's defense makes it really difficult to do what you want to do and what you do well. And they came in with a focus to not let Marquette shoot those threes.
And all 3 of them from their starting 5, which came into tonight, shooting 42% from the line. Forbes is starting to get going. 6 minutes to play in regulation. Quinones absorbs contact. Couldn't get it to fall. Coach Consuegro remains engaged on the sideline. Perkins, the tightrope. Sharia Smith, the junior, has checked in. Finds Forbes. Swish.
She's a A phenomenal asset to this program.
Quinones missed it badly. Blanca's put together a solid game overall with 12 points. Still has not turned it over tonight. Forbes.
It was a smart recognition there by Forbes. She wasn't being guarded. UConn breaking down a bit defensively.
Elise Fisher, the freshman from Baltimore, is at the scorer's table. Eccles surveys, fake the handoff, and hits. There's the confidence you're looking for, finding her shot.
Yeah, really good decision. I mean, the handoff to Ducharme wasn't there. Not much was going on. She was open. She took the shot.
Physical play in the paint. Smith puts it home. This is the second game, tonight's game, the second game of a 3-game, 7-day stretch. Fisher looked for Patterson. Ducharme swings it. El Alfie, shot denied. Excellent pursuit for the block shot. Connecticut sticks with it, and Zabel puts it in.
Allie Zabel with the crafty finish. A very good St. John's team, I might add.
Fisher. Another chase down for a loose ball. El Alfie aims to rip it away. Jump ball. This is Bridget Utberg running the point, senior from Canton, Georgia. Cam Herring also in the ball game, just a freshman. Ducharme, push pass. And the lay-in by Khalees Fisher. Number 1 ranked Connecticut. Ducharme the pursuit. 613 consecutive weeks that UConn is the number 1 ranked team. Just her 5th 3 of the year. Patterson squeezes through 2 defenders. How about this, Meg? Connecticut, 613 consecutive weeks as a ranked team in the AP poll. That's a span of 11.8 years. The next closest team is South Carolina at 252 at 4.8 years. That's a 7-year difference.
That's ridiculous.
And the Huskies have a 96% winning clip as the top-ranked team in the nation. El Alfie deposits. This is a well-oiled machine.
And you like to see El Alfie get that offensive rebound and put it back up and finish. He didn't see enough of it last year.
An official's timeout. Connecticut is set to win its 50th consecutive Big East game and go to 3-0. Marquette, 2-0 start with convincing wins. Smith pulls. Bank is open at People's Bank Arena. Seven seconds to shoot. Fisher. Oh, the deception.
What a great cut. She was overplayed. It was really well defended. What a smart play by the freshman.
The Connecticut fans cheer on their squad here in the final moments. What a finish. Utberg lays it in. 0.8 to go. UConn averages 89.8 a game. They get to 89 tonight. The Connecticut Huskies win their 50th straight Big East game since they rejoined the conference in 2020. Out to 11-0.